How? Um,
Looks like Star Station is going to be the map of choice. We're loading up into this. It is, of course, a two-player map. It does look a bit like a four-player map, but it isn't, we promise. We've got a restart coming in as well.
Indeed. Sorry for that. I'm just having some, adminning stuff to do when it comes to the.
That's all right.
Match. Anyhow, that should be done now. Sorry.
If anybody's curious, Zewig is actually pathologically incapable of multitasking. It's been medically proven, so
Yes.
just bear with him. You know, he's trying the hardest he can, but we have to have some sympathy towards him for that regard. Looks like we're gonna get a remake. I haven't got the invite yet, but I am just waiting for it now.
Let's see. Yeah, I just got the invite. I'm going. I don't think they have you on the friends list. Perhaps. I think I have to suggest you every time.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
maybe
not
ask them to
popular.
add me, that'd be nice. You're more popular than me, Zewig. Okay, here we go.
I'm just right now. It was so my mind is so weird right now because I know Mel and Euthermal both. Because Mel and
Not the most
Euthermal.
natural of sounds you've ever made there, Zewig.
Oh, sorry. No. It's like a more. Sorry if it sounds like the aha thing. Oh God. Anyhow, the thing is that Lowland Lions,
Yes.
really big clan. Mel and Euthermal both played for it.
Yes.
They now are named Denfan instead. They switched name.
Right. Okay. Interesting change of name. As in they switched clan, or Lowland Lions have actually become Denfan?
That was I just said Lowland Lions is now Denfan question mark, and he was like, yeah.
Okay. Alright, for the second time this evening, hopefully this will be the last restart of the evening, we are loading up into Star Station. To have, of course, History 3-1 up against his opponent, Winter. Speaking of whom, spawning in the top left position on Star Station, electing to manually split his workers, and I have been dropped.
Oh, me too. Oh, God. Battle.net really hates us.
Some technical difficulties tonight. Never mind, these things happen.
Yeah, right now I'm just waiting for Winter to remake that game. We should be in any second, everyone. By the way, if you wonder why I'm so quiet, I'm trying to keep everything going. Anyhow, I'm going to try to focus a bit more on you, everyone. Sorry for that. So anyhow, we're gonna get into the fifth game, and it's a best of 9, by the way. So basically, if History here wins 2 more, that will be it actually. And as Winter right now is behind by 2 games. That is extremely bad for him. He really must make sure not to get cheesed out, not to get all in, not to be too defensive, not to be too greedy. Right now he's the one who has to be really careful, and History can just do, a little whatever he feels like, to be honest.
Yeah, Winter's got some work to do. It looks like History's content to play as aggressive as ever. We do load up into for the 3rd time onto Star Station. Is of course a 2-player map. We do have History against Winter. History currently 3-1 up. So, looking to increase his lead here in this series. As you say, it is a best of 9, so 5 wins would give him the result. And there we have, spawning in the bottom left-hand position of Star Station. It is playing for Poison Hearts, Winter.
Just changing that. There we go. Yeah, and as his opponent spawning in top right position, it is from Den Fan, History. As the Red Pros. So, CVP on this map, notorious for having the most impossible third base for the pros ever. What do you think we're going to see from Winter? I would say, you know, super heavy Ling style.
Yeah, I mean, Lings are great on this map. There's a ton of wide open space for you to abuse as a Zerg player. You know, you make the Protoss really, really heavily reliant on either that early aggression to kind of stamp out the risk of going into a later game, or, you know, heavy kind of sentry play relying on, you know, force fields to kind of create those choke points that Protoss armies tend to do so well in. I'm interested to see what Winter's got in store for us here. I mean, he's got to be feeling that, you know, History's probably not going to want to play a longer game on this map. And to be fair, History's been playing so aggressively that we do see the gateway going down as well. He's got to be thinking that something similar is going to be following this up.
Yeah, I mean, right now we see no gas, and that is so peculiar from History. Have you seen... Okay, there we go. Quite a late gas, to be honest. But anyhow, I think at least, or just my timings in my head being really weird. Anyhow...
there you go. You know, you were correct to say that it might have been a little bit on the late side. I guess it was because he was planting 2 down as opposed to just getting the 1, so needed that extra money as well. So you're
Thanks for covering for me.
Your intuitions were not off.
You get your money later.
When it comes to observing. But anyway, what we got seeing here for Winter, we got a hatchery first, so this is a brave build. And I mean, I think he's seen so many gateway openings from History, and he does scout this with his drone now as well. That hatchery first is such a nice response to
Oh
it.
my god, Winter, why? He's going for the double hatch before pull again.
He is.
Oh
he
my
is. And this
god.
is such a nice read. I love it when Zergs are willing to take this risk. You're going to get so much economy and so much production. Hopefully, just needs to make sure he's aware of whatever push History has in store for him, and he's able to get the units out in time. He's obviously not going to be afraid of any kind of cannon rush, so, you know, he's just going to try and macro to his heart's content for as long as he possibly can.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, right now Winter just wants to get those drones up as soon as possible and, you know, just survive, basically. And the thing is that History hasn't scouted that much at all these games, so we're going to see here how much he does scout this time. And Winter right now being so annoying with the drone, and every second he actually delays this Nexus, it's going to be huge, to be honest. And there we go. Now the Nexus goes down. The Multi-Core does finish as well, of course. So, you know, History will be fine. But the thing is that Winter right now is being so greedy. Of course, he's a bit behind in workers, but that's because, you know, he's getting the hatchery out as soon as the 3rd hatch finishes, and as soon as you get those 3 queens going, the injects will be amazing.
Put this into context, Warp Gate is about a quarter of the way completed, and there's a sentry on the way, and the spawning pool for Winter is only just finishing now, because he actually went gas then pool, I believe. Maybe he might have thrown the gas and the pool down at the same time, but adding even more greed onto the arsenal there. So fantastic gamble here from Winter. We'll have to see if it pays off. I love the decision though to go for those double hatch before pool. Fantastic.
Yeah, I just love seeing that, because of the fact that he's abusing the fact that History is not scouting, and, you know, if you're not scouting, you know, that's on you. So basically, he's relying on that. But look at that, we already see the Twilight Council going down from History, and he doesn't have any kind of forges. So this can only mean 2 things, basically. It can mean blink or DTs. Go!
My money's on DTs. I mean, I think my head and my heart are both saying DTs, which is great. So my body is in alignment. I'm pretty sure DTs are going to be the order of the day. He's banking up a lot of gas.
Please be blink. I'm going to say blink just so we get something else. Blink.
Oh
no, he has to... Oh, I knew it. When I saw the probe, I knew it.
One thing that I think... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you were before. Go.
I was just going to say... One thing that strikes me is that unless he follows this up with Robo for a warp prism, he hasn't actually got any probes out on the map. So with the Lings patrolling at the front, in and around the front, it's going to be quite difficult for him to actually plant any proxies down. And obviously he's going to want to plant a proxy, because the DTs lose so much effectiveness if you're having to warp them in all the way over from your own main base and run them all over the way to the opponent. We do see a scouting overlord coming to him to sacrifice itself. There is a stalker in position. Is he going to be able to see this dark shrine in time?
A bit too late.
I don't think he's going to be able to.
Yeah, that stalker will kill that overlord off, and that is too bad for Winter. He really wanted that scout, and right now he's making quite a few links though. Let's see, he has quite a few links out. He has 26 links out, trying to just run around and, you know, look for proxies, you know, do some scouting, seeing if his opponent is pushing out or something. Something he did last game though, not last game, the game before that, he actually added in just blind spore crawlers, just blindly, and if he does that, he'll be fine, I think. But the thing is that right now, no proxy pylons. He might though just warp some DTs in at home. Wow, those DTs.
3 more coming warping in now. We'll have to wait and see where those have been warped into. I can't quite see them.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yes, they
were
actually warped in the main base. Ling Run by comes through, but that's going to get blocked off. There is a sentry and a zealot there on hold position, so well thwarted. And those DTs, I don't think he's got any clue at the moment, so this could really catch Winter unawares. There are 20 Lings and a Roach Warren in place, but I think he suspects gateway aggression, having seen that push out of a small kind of token force. So this could completely fake him out.
The spore crawlers in the front, though, I think he knows. I think he knows.
He has to suspect. I mean...
Oh, God, sorry.
Oh, great surround there.
Oh, my God, look at that.
Zealot and Stalker. I think this is going to get completely cleaned up. And yes, he probably sees the shadow of these DTs here. Such weird play with the DTs there from History. Almost willing not to commit them. And he's given Winter time enough to get spore crawlers. Winter is almost now certainly aware of this.
Yeah, he must be. He will see those DTs coming in, but doesn't have an overseer, so if those spore crawlers die, that would be huge, actually. And no, a spore crawler is finishing in the main base, but that one spore crawler in the natural is actually going down, and he's trying to remake those. But this is bad for Winter. He might even lose a base here.
I think those 3 DTs, are they going to try and focus down the hatchery? Yes, it looks like they are going to double back and try and take down this hatchery. No, the one decides to try and go for it. 2 trying to make their way up into the main. There is detection in the main, though, so that DT is going to be having to get some work done quickly. There are 4 DTs at the 3rd, and they are going to power down this hatchery. So some good connections with the DTs there from History.
Those Lings actually are being quite, oh god, tired and not doing that much to, right now. And actually, sorry, my brain is just going offline at the moment. And right now, he managed to get the 3rd, though. That is a huge thing from History. But still, he has spent so much on this, and Winter still has those, 41 Lings. But still, we do have a History equal in workers. It's 2 base versus 2 base. He's in a great position, and he's getting more gateways. He's going for the all-in from here on out, I think. Yeah,
I completely agree with you. And what I really love as well about History's play with the DTs, I mean, it was quite weird the way he set it up at the start, but he's actually kept 5 of them. They were actually able to pull away from the 3rd in time before the detection arrived. And so he can morph these into Archons. In fact, there we go. Right ahead, 2 Archons getting morphed in now. Blink is on the way, so he's going to follow this up with a very nice timing. Either that, or he's going to go for an incredibly safe expand. Let's wait and see which one it is. But my money's on the timing. Given that there's no forges down, there are no indications of an expansion timing coming down at all.
I think it's the 8 gates triple expand. It must be.
You do see some Protoss players like to play it so safe, though. They will make silly numbers of gateways before punching down their 3rd.
Yeah, like 6 gates, something like rain.
Yeah. Anyway, 2 more gateways getting morphed into warp gates right now. There are Lings posturing around the 3rd.
God, look at that amount of stalkers. 18
that's
stalkers.
A lot of stalkers. That's a heck of a lot of stalkers. And with Blink just finishing up now. Is this a fake trying to posture around the 3rd here? Is he just get a nice easy surround? The Ling's actually getting surrounded by stalkers. That's not something you see every day.
I don't think he's trying to fake, though. I mean, the last time he faked, he made a pylon and everything. It doesn't look like it. And basically, that is way too many units. And he also, Winter should just see, like, okay, wait, if he actually attacks me, I'm dead. So he needs to make units. And those roaches might not be enough for Phil. He's making so many roaches at the moment. But still, I mean, those 2 Archons, the Dark Templar, and all those Stalkers together, that'd be incredibly hard to hold.
This is going to be tough. The Winter is currently a little bit supply blocked. The Roaches don't yet have speed. They don't yet have +1 attack. And he's going up against Blink Stalkers, Archons, Sentries, and a few DTs mixed in too. And we do see a wave of Stalkers coming in as well. 6 more Stalkers, and this is such a powerful army. Tied up on supplies, but I've got to give the army advantage here to the Protoss player. Comes in for the engagement, picks off this Overseer. Oh, there is the big Lings come in here, but the Archons are going to be able to deal such great damage. Good concave from Winter, though. He does push this back momentarily.
Indeed, and right now, History is trying to do something. He must do damage, of course, and actually getting a Forge back home. He needs those minerals, though, to warp in and stuff, so he might not believe he can do this. But Winter right now, he's not moving his troops. He's trying to get the flank here, and will he get the flank? That's the question. Here comes Winter, moving in from the sides and getting so slow by that one Mothership core. He doesn't have any of those Hydra stuff, but here we go, Winter attacking into Eternal Blink Stalkers. Will the blink micro be enough, or will he actually push this back? And it looks like Winter